one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Buffalo Bills. With my partner Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go in Western New York. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Well, 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jayden Daniels.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
Room to run past midfield. It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
46-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bills have got it. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Bills 7. 49ers nothing.
Seven nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's in! Touchdown, Bills. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. And that's a big number. That is touchdown pass number 50 on the season. Just 5 shy of Peyton Manning's all-time mark for the most in one campaign. The kicking team off for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bills will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
49ers nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The 49ers offense and Jayden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. On 1st down, Daniels. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. It's a 3-time 10.
First and 10 at the 50.
On the give, this is Neal. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
To the 49-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
On play action, Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They'll run with Harris. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third and goal. It's Daniel. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. That one is good. And the 49ers get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Bills offense and their quarterback headed out for their next position. Come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in those numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. First down throw there is incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position, a huge stance to cut into the deficit.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game, like these receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it first and 10. Here comes Harris on the toss to the right. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
At the 32-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Daniels to throw on second down. Moving to his left. He runs with it. First and 10.
23-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Off his own read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
It's now 4th
So
down.
instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
Still keeping the Flakes moving, somehow managing to turn that into a game.
2 yards on the pickup.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Bills first down.
37-yard line.
Now, faking the give, he'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That one good for 29.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
So after one, the Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This one from 52 yards away. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Bills will now make it an 11-point game. It's 17-6.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry for Neal. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
Now Daniels. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
4-yard gain.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on fourth down.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Bills offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. Trying to start on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Taken down.
It is second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Past midfield. And he will be taken down, but what a run as he's able to get it across midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
To the ground, a first down run. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 9. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
7-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up third and 7.
What can they do here on third down and 7? He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This is going to be from 53 yards out. His kick is perfect. And the Bills add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The Niners offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
At the 32-yard line.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left.
Second and 4.
Daniels going to keep this himself. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
The 49er, first down.
They'll run. It's Neal. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 49.
Here's Daniels. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. He'll get this out to the left flat. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
Daniels now going to look to throw. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
personal foul, roughing the kicker. Defense.
One of the tight ends motions right. They work the inside, this time with Neal. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards.
Throwing is Daniel. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, San Francisco.
Throwing now. Daniel. That one incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
To the air again is Daniels. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield, and now it's going to bring up a fourth down. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the 49ers are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Bills offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's second best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. They'll begin here on the ground. Uh-oh. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Back to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots.
And he's in! Touchdown, Buffalo. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point is up and through. And the Bills add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Niners offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Daniels. The Niners use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw with Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again, Daniels.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Daniels going to throw again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds Austin with the grab. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. Handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bills 1st down.
37-yard line.
Johnson a chance to run on the jet sweep. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 2nd time they've connected on the drive. And this one goes for 17 yards. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw. Taken in. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now give on the ground. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Bills. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Niners offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start out with a run by Neal. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
At the 50-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and
To throw is Daniels. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
He's got his receiver. It's Jones. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play.
On the zone read, here's Daniels. And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
He'll send a tight end in motion right.
the 28-yard line.
Play action. Here's Daniels. He'll get this out to his running back.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Now we're going to stoppage here for an injured Bill. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Now, faking the give. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. His 4th TD grab of the season. So that touchdown pass, number 51 on the year, it moves him past 2 guys at 50 to the best ever. Tom Brady in 2007 and Patrick Mahomes in 2018. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Bills will add one more onto their big lead.
41, 49ers 9.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense back onto the field for their next possession. On first down, Daniels. He's going to keep it himself. And Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become effective. He picked up the first down.
49er, first down. A gain of 14.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Bills offense, and their running back set to go on. And the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Now a handoff, running right. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take him down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. He'll drop to throw. Comeback route, and he's got it. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. From the 33, here's second and a yard. On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
They'll go up on a second and 7 from the 27. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Niners force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap. Go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. And a nice run and close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Third and 2. Here's Daniels. Oh, a loose football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
And he has to stop in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Third and long. They'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. And it sets up fourth down.
But it's fourth down.
And they blocked the kick. But he's not going to be able to advance past the marker. He is stopped short. And the block kick leads to a turnover on downs. The 49ers offense ready to take over once more. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry for Neal. Not much there, maybe a yard.
30-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Throwing is Daniels. Going up top. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. He'll go. Here's Daniels. Oh, the ball's out. And it will be recovered by the offense, but ultimately doesn't matter because this is going to be a turnover on down.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
The Bills offense make their way out to take over once more. Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Bills. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Bills add on to their already sizable lead.
49ers 9.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. The 49ers offense ready to get back to work. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Neal. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
1st down, 49ers.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll throw with Daniels. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bills offense about ready to take over once more. And right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 38.
From the 38 now, here's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Don't need much. It is third and inches. They'll try to sneak it here, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. A couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's first and 10. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
This one grabbed by Austin. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. The middle they go. Whoa! And they'll take this down inside the 35. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Buffalo.
2-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 2.
So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They finished the season on a high note. So now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs.